You know the Titanic. Everyone does. 1,500 dead. Movies, museums, a love story. But 1,800 people, more than the Titanic, died in a single night on the Mississippi River, and you've never heard their names. Not one memorial, not one blockbuster, just silence. Why was America's deadliest maritime disaster buried deeper than the ship itself? And what if the same greed that sank the Sultana is steering us toward an even bigger catastrophe right now in 2025? This is the Whisper Project, where forgotten history screams the loudest. Stick with me for the next minutes, and I'll show you the hidden thread connecting 1865 greed to Boeing crashes, Flint water, East Palestine train derailment cover-up 2025, and the AI disasters coming by 2035. By the end, you'll never look at breaking news the same way again. Let's start with the nightmare we're living today. Corporate greed isn't a buzzword, it's a blueprint. Boeing rushed the 737 MAX, ignored whistleblowers, and 2 planes fell from the sky, 346 lives gone. East Palestine, Ohio, 2023, a Norfolk Southern train overloaded with vinyl chloride derailed, burned, poisoned an entire town because cutting corners saved pennies per mile. The mechanism is always the same. Overload the system, silence the warnings, chase the profit. Then the news cycle buries the bodies under the next shiny scandal. Sound familiar? It should, because the exact playbook was written 160 years ago on a steamboat named Sultana. April 27th, 1865. The Civil War just ended. Union soldiers, starved skeletons from Andersonville and Cahaba, are finally heading home. They board the Sultana in Vicksburg. 2,100 men crammed onto a vessel rated for 376. That's 557% overload. The boilers are cracked. Engineers beg for a proper repair. The patch job takes 4 hours. Why the rush? Government contracts paid $5 per enlisted man, $10 per officer. Cash on delivery. Corrupt quartermasters pocketed $2 bribes per head and looked the other way. Black soldiers, freshly emancipated, still wearing chains in their hearts, stood shoulder to shoulder with white veterans, every life reduced to a line item on a ledger. The Mississippi was in flood stage, wild and swollen. The boiler screamed under pressure. The captain knew. The crew knew. They sailed anyway. Meanwhile, America was glued to a different tragedy. 12 days earlier, John Wilkes Booth put a bullet in Lincoln's brain at Ford's Theater. The nation's grief was a tidal wave. Booth was hunted down and killed on April 26th. The very next night, 2 a.m., 3 boilers on the Sultana exploded in sequence. The blast ripped the ship in half. Men were thrown 50 feet into the air. Fire swallowed the decks. The river, freezing, raging, became a mass grave. Only 300 survived. 1,800 perished. More than the Titanic, more than 9/11's maritime equivalent. And the front page the next day? A 2-inch blurb beneath Lincoln's funeral train schedule. Here's the revolutionary contradiction nobody talks about. We're told profit fuels progress, but history screams profit fuels graves. In 1865, the system claimed rapid transport rebuilds the Union. In 2025, CEOs claim rapid production fuels the economy. Same lie, same body count. The hidden lesson? The very safeguards meant to protect us, government oversight, corporate ethics, whistleblower laws, are the first to be sacrificed on the altar of quarterly earnings. But here's where it gets wild. The same forces that erased the Sultana are losing their grip because of you. In 1865, information traveled by telegraph and horse. Today, every phone is a printing press. The 1619 Project forced America to remember slavery's ledger. Flint residents live-streamed brown water and shamed the EPA. East Palestine moms posted train wreckage on TikTok and forced a presidential visit. By 2035, AI will run the boilers. Literally. Autonomous ships, self-flying planes, robotic refineries. The algorithms will flag cracks, predict overloads, scream warnings in real time. And corporate boards will mute those alerts the same way Sultana's captain ignored the engineers. Unless we weaponize the tool they can't silence: viral memory. Imagine mandatory memory laws. Every corporate catastrophe live-streamed, every victim's name trending within 24 hours, every executive's bonus tied to safety logs. The Sultana's 1,800 ghosts wouldn't stay buried. Neither will the next 1,800. You are the difference. One share, one comment, one story refused to die. That's the patch the system can't outrun. So here's the truth bomb nobody talks about. The Sultana disaster wasn't an accident. It was a preview. Greed overloaded the ship. Grief overloaded the news. Silence overloaded history. But you just overloaded the silence. Drop in the comments, what's the forgotten disaster in your town that deserves a megaphone? Your great-grandfather might have been on that ship. Check Ancestry tonight. Tag the friend who needs to wake up. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, because next week on The Whisper Project, we expose the railroad scam that's still killing kids in 2025. The Sultana's 1,800 souls aren't gone. They're waiting for your voice to carry them home. And before you go, my bad. I almost let this story slip back into the river. Consider this my apology. I'm handing you the match to light up the dark. Strike it. Share this video. Let the whispers become a roar.